Nothing small, bro. Do something big.
Well, what's the point of playing I Spy then? There's all these rules. Alright, I Spy, my little eye, something begin with W.
Wanker, you.
What?
What the?
What? You know.
For us, winners bracket is massive. If you look at stage one, we started off in losers, and it's a very, very tough road to be able to grind through that.
Given our stage 2 victory, I think people now see us as a kind of a perennial contender, and they expect us to perform on the level of these top teams on a kind of a weekly basis.
We've been playing a lot now, so it's like one of those things, you're giving teams more film, more VOD to review. So at the end of the day, it's always a good advantage for us to not only have less matches to play, but also being able to prepare more for individual matches.
It's mainly just taking a game at a time, taking a map at a time. There's no free wins, there's no easy games in this league. So you've got to be on top of your game every game that you go into. So we just got to make sure we're on top of our game.
Yeah, I think we've all been waiting for this one, and we're hoping for a doozy. A rematch that many have been waiting for. Can Ultra remain on top? Will Faze knock him into the losers bracket?
Coming off the stage 2 victory against Faze, we felt pretty confident, especially going into Garrison hardpoint.
Kleenex, Simp with 3. Kleenex responds with 3 of his own.
Super, take your time, man. This is a big break, okay? Take your time.
So a lot of the main fight right now is towards the middle of the map, and who's winning it? All of Toronto Ultra, and there's that flip.
I've got a chance to, go up 50, 60 points here. Brilliant stuff from Ultra.
There was like one big turning point, I'd say, in the Garrison hardpoint, where we were up to the second rotation of P3. We had all the kills, all the rotation. I pushed out front. I had the whole front covered. I think Cam dies on the right, and then they all spawn in because Cam died. And I think that was the big turning point of that map, because that hill is not easy to break. And they broke it. And I think that was really like the big swing in that first map. And I think if we didn't mess up that hill, I think we would have won the first map.
Obviously it didn't go too well, went 2-0 down to start off with. But then going into the next 2 respawns, I think we beat them quite comfortably.
Took it to the last map, which was our pick. Raid S&D, like it's our best S&D by far. Most teams don't like playing us on it.
It's like our bread and butter, like we know exactly what we're doing. And
Faze like squared up with us on it, and we were super confident as soon as we took it there.
Simp's gonna get caught as well. Ultra picking them apart, and how fast those numbers just dwindled. RC suddenly, where did my squad go? Boys, you've left me alone in the water.
we kind of tried to change it up a little bit to try and be unpredictable so people couldn't counter us, and it backfired on us.
Big win from Cell. Another one falls. They all drop Faze. They win 5 straight rounds.
Like, we keep just overcomplicating it because every time.
Our S&D were just not there that day. That's literally the deciding factor, you know, like some days it's going to be on, some days it's not, and when it's not, teams can really capitalise on it, and I think that's what Faze done and dropped us straight into losers.
They look so good. They find themselves in a loser's bracket again, but I don't think anyone doubts their ability to make a run and maybe win this entire thing.
Get them steal, boys. Get them steal.
Kleenex is disgusting on Raid.
Map 1 against Thieves. What can you really say apart from perfection, you know?
There's not much to say about it, really. They got absolutely smoked.
14 points.
14 on the board for Thieves.
And we held rotation for the last hill. We kind of started laughing.
You're 14-point club. Oh, what the?
Just ended the most devastating loss on the year. Woo!
We smoked them on all the respawns, and of course Destiny, I did drop a donut, but that's just gonna happen sometimes, you know?
Everything we did was just working. Everything was just rolling.
They just smoked them, and they're continuing to get smoked.
You know, foot never took off the gas.
I think I went like 9-0 off the break. I got some wonder 3-piece where I killed someone through a wall.
You're gonna be for LAD, so looks like they're gonna go for this scratch time, but you gotta be careful. It's Bance again. He gets 3. Not a close map in the mix. A nice search win from Thieves, but everything else smells so Ultra. If you were at all worried about Ultra after the loss to Faze, don't be so worried. They are still in form, still in the hunt for a victory here at Major 3 as they try to go back-to-back.
We knew that, especially against other teams that weren't Faze, we were super confident about beating them, so we just knew if we just played our game in the loser bracket, there was a really high chance we'd see them again in finals.
They're a scary team. Optic Chicago is they're no joke. Like, they have talented players all around, and they have players that just can absolutely take over. I mean, seen before with Scump throughout 10 years of his career, just taking over games by himself. So
they were on like a winning spree of like 9 maps before playing us.
Again, it's one of them ones where if we just come out and play our game, we're sweet. But
they did catch fire in the first hard point.
Toronto, it took a lot of effort to make it happen, but now they've got Optic sort of pinned in the back.
And they've got Optic right where they want them now.
They can be up mid, they can be up mid. I've got you mid, push up. Scump in the right corner, 2, 2, 2, 3, all four.
We ended up throwing it away, being up by like 70 points, and we let them catch some momentum in that game.
It's all Optic. They managed to clean up 3, and we will see a lead change.
They were just absolutely smoking us.
They were frying, like they were firing all cylinders, and we definitely weren't.
They've got it, and what a start to the series we've got.
We just knew we had to like slow them down a bit, you know. They were looking good on respawns, but also good on S&D.
I'm not trying to take no credit or nothing, right? But listen, the boys were having a stinker for the whole series.
Cam definitely bailed us out in a lot of situations, especially on raid control.
We were pretty much going to lose the map, and then they gifted me.
Cammy, last man standing around the actual point. Cammy goes big just to keep the opening there. I mean, Cammy right now doing it literally all himself. Every single kill for his team this round has been him.
There it is, full streaks for Cammy. That could be the death knell. Will that be the difference maker here in this final round?
I went on, capped the point, got streaks, won us the round, and then that obviously won us the map.
Good shit, well played.
And then, yeah, we won the series 6-5, and it was a very close one, pretty nerve-wracking.
I think you can tell from our reactions, we were like, how the hell have we just won this?
Nice! That's it! Fucking go, boys! Fucking hell. Fuck me, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fuck did we lose Garrison, by the way? That was so bad.
We just iced up, but they were fucking smoking us, to be fair.
Going into the losers finals match against Faze, to be honest with you, I don't think the team were that confident. Obviously, we just beat Optic in around 11, but you could tell like something was off on that Sunday. You know, like COD's a very day-to-day game. One day the team can be clicking, firing on all cylinders, and then the next day the team chemistry can just be all off. And I think that's what happened for us that whole Sunday.
Obviously, we knew we were playing pretty poor against Optic.
Wasn't really like making the kills we normally make. We weren't playing together like we normally would. There was a couple solo pushes.
Pushed forward, 4 now for Celium. 5 for Celium. Oh my God, 6! Celium cannot be stopped! Sweet mother of God! Cell's on a spree.
When you come up against a Faze, who are the best team in the game, it's not going to be easy. And it was not easy. They demolished us on 2 respawns. It wasn't even close.
It was all just, the flow was just off that day. Like, and it happens, and unfortunately that kind of day happened to us on a big day like a championship Sunday.
It was a tough loss, but it happens. There's a lot of takeaways from that series, and I feel like we'll definitely be improving from both series against Faze, because they are our top teams.
And we took it to a game 5, like, and that is good to know. Like, even when we're not playing at our best, we can take the best team in the game to like a game 5. So that is good for us, but like we just can't let that happen, especially coming to near the end of the season when the big tournaments come in.
Hello? Apologies, we're after we're playing an I Spy. Yeah.